What's up, everybody? I consider Ecuador, Japan, and the United States of America as my home countries. Let me explain why, but before that, yo, DJ, spin that thing. For sure, homie. Welcome, Bienvenidos, yokoso. I'm Junny, a Japanese guy living in New York City who used to work for accounting firms as a CPA and who is now launching his own dream project. And this is my YouTube debut, so let me introduce myself in the channel description to you. Vamos a empezar! I was born in the USA and raised in Japan. Both of my parents are Japanese. I moved to Japan when I was a baby, then I lived in Japan until I was 19 years old. I missed most of my high school classes in Japan due to severe eczema. I graduated only by the pity of my teachers, but my education level was much lower than the average high school student. At the time, there was no way I could imagine myself speaking English in the future. I was an adolescent with inferiority complex who felt left out and hopeless. But when I was 19, I had the opportunity to have a homestay experience in Amish country in Pennsylvania, USA. It was a life-changing experience for me. With my host father's great mentorship, I became positive and open-minded. Since then, I have followed my heart and lived in a variety of places. I had a goal in mind to learn new things in each of the places. In Oklahoma, I became the only Japanese in town, a perfect situation to learn English well. Then, I spent 4 years in Ecuador, where I became fluent in Spanish. I graduated from University of California, Berkeley when I was 30 years old. I became a certified public accountant in New York. And then my YouTube debut at the age of 36. That's right, my background is far from traditional. As a result of living in Japan, Ecuador, and the USA, I became a trilingual guy. Of course, living overseas has some challenges, such as discrimination and misunderstanding coming from ignorance and cultural difference. Especially in places like Ecuador and small-town Oklahoma, USA, where there are hardly any Japanese and Asian people. But I realized that when I was in Japan, I also used to have stereotypes about places I had never been before. For example, Ecuador. Where is Ecuador? I have seen Ecuador on a map somewhere. I believe in Latin America. Am I right? I think Latin America is a place of passion. Oh, there must be a lot of beautiful ladies out there. But there must be so much crime also. I would be so scared to go there. Oh well, I don't need to think about Ecuador because I have no connection with Ecuador. And all the Latin American countries must be the same anyway. Ecuador is my second home. I feel so comfortable being there. Ecuadorian friends and host family are close to me. We are comfortable talking about almost anything and make jokes at each other. I want all my friends to know about Ecuador. After having a delicious Ecuadorian meal prepared by my Ecuadorian host mother, let's go salsa and reggaeton dancing. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. So why my perception towards Ecuador changed so much? Building great relationship with Ecuadorian friends was the key. I accepted and learned the Ecuadorian culture. Then my Ecuadorian friends welcomed me to join their circle and they treated me as a member of their family. Now, Ecuador is part of my life. I am Japanese Latino. Que chévere! My life in the USA is no exception. I learned about American subcultures through my friends and through my homestaying experience. These cultures include Pennsylvania Dutch culture, Bible Belt culture, Black American culture, and Asian American culture. I really appreciate the diversity of cultures which makes the USA great. Positive experiences far exceeded negative experiences I had in each place. I was able to learn each language and culture because of strong support of my local friends who are like my family. So now you know, 3 countries are my home. USA is my birth home, Japan is my cultural home, and Ecuador is my spiritual home. Junny's background checked. Now, let me share the channel description and associated plan with you. This channel has 2 main purposes. The first one is to create a community connecting Ecuador, Japan, and USA. I will introduce diversity of American culture, Ecuadorian culture, and Japanese culture through fun interactions with local people. I plan to film in New York and other locations in the world including Ecuador. Upcoming videos will be a mixture of English, Japanese, and Spanish, so hopefully this channel serves as a fun tool to learn these languages. You can also expect to see local scenes and niche information helpful for prospective travelers to these countries. I also plan to interview Japanese expatriates living in these countries to discuss local cultures through the eyes of an outsider. So hopefully this channel also serves as an opportunity to rediscover your culture. The second purpose is to introduce videos encouraging and motivating you to make the first step towards your dream. I will share my personal stories and tips from my non-traditional background. I will also interview a variety of guests pursuing their dreams. For your reference, I made a soul meter of my whole life. Check it out! This soul meter indicates my feeling and motivation. 0 is the lowest point and 100 is the highest. As you can see, there are so many ups and downs. But what I can definitely tell you is that even after experiencing a big dip in my life, I have always recovered. Without challenging yourself, you would never know what could have been. Yes, miracles do happen, and even if you make a mistake, you have tons of things to learn and you will grow stronger. Most importantly, as long as you live life, there will be happy moments waiting for you. In future videos, I will also talk about each of my prior unique life stages. So please stay in touch by subscribing to this channel. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, I would love to see your feedback, comments, and questions. So please share your thoughts in the comments section. Oh, one more thing. There are Japanese and Spanish versions of this video, so please check them out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. また見てね。Ciao!